Today's the day that every New Yorker has been dreading. A judge has ultimately decided that K-Flock's rap career is officially over. Now, this one has to really hurt K-Flock because K-Flock really thought he was coming home today. It's weird because K-Flock
is delusional as hell. I don't know what K-Flock ass is something wrong with these little boys. This is what I be saying. You run around chasing your ops down, shooting at your ops every day, beating your ops up, doing all this. You kill a nigga on camera and all this shit. You got guns every other day. You screaming this, you screaming that. You spinning the ops block on camera. You recording yourself doing it on Instagram Live. And then you go to jail for the shit and you really think in your you really think you coming home. That's stupid.
Stupid is literally the greatest NY drill rapper ever, but his catalog probably spanned, what, a year or two before he got arrested for the murder.
I don't think he the best New York drill rapper ever. I think that's Pop Smoke, but
2021. And he got arrested a week after signing a $1.1 million deal.
1 week.
So he was already super rich, and he caught the body a week later. Now, the thing is, with this body, it was kind of 50-50. When he initially got arrested, to be honest,
I don't understand that shit. I'm gonna stop pausing it. If I get signed for $1 million from the hood, nigga, we're moving. What the fuck? I'm not even finna be in the hood. You caught a body and went to jail a week later. If you never caught that body, bro, they probably would have never charged you with this RICO for real, gang. You know what I'm saying? Even though you beat the body, you probably would have never had these charges if you did. So, nigga, I get $1 million from the hood, nigga, we gone. Mama, sister, brother, we gone. We about to go, I'm finna go buy this house. Fuck is you saying? I'm finna go buy this crib, rent this crib, whatever the hell. Go somewhere, New Jersey, Texas, or something. We finna set up real nice. Motherfucker, $7,500, $10,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? We gonna set up real. Everybody sit their ass right here. I'm gonna run this bag up. Then eventually, everybody gonna get their own crib and shit. Man, you crazy.
Surrounding this murder, a lot of people thought he'll be coming home and beating this case easily.
We got a shot plan. Operation Central. Operation Central. Shot spotter activation 1832 Amsterdam Avenue. 2 rounds, street level, in the confines of 3L. Sound 4. 0, Lieutenant. Over here. Be advised, we have somebody going towards Broadway.
He shot and killed one of his ops called Oscar Hernandez. Now, K-Flock was walking through the neighborhood with 2 girls. Now, when he was walking through the neighborhood,
sister, right?
He just coincidentally spotted one of his ops in the barbershop.
Right.
So he stopped, looked in the barbershop. He seen the op seen him, but then he kept walking.
I don't think the op knew it was. I don't think the nigga knew it was K-Flock though. Off the rip, I think they was just like peeping each other. But this is a very big case of like, bro, sit your ass down. Like, it was no reason for you to come out here and damn near chase him down because you trying to stand on business. That's what. These dumb ass niggas will send you off, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Stop listening to these goofy ass niggas on this internet doing this street shit thinking they cool. Stop. You feel me? You standing on business. Standing on business got this nigga killed for no reason. He could have just sat his ass in the barbershop. This would have never happened. Do your homework. Just go get your haircut, bro. This other
angle shows like K-Flock looking, stopping, looking again, then just kept walking. Because obviously he got 2 women with him. He don't really want to get in trouble right now. So he keeps walking, kind of looking back for the dude just to see if he comes out. I think this is his little
sister, right?
The dude then hops out, right? Hops out the barbershop. It looks like they have some words. He said, what? And then he kept walking towards K-Flock with his hands in his pocket. Come to find out he was
I would have boomed him too,
though.
I would have boomed him. I don't blame K-Flock for booming him. Do your homework. Like, nigga, I looked at you. We looked at each other. We was on point with each other. I kept walking, shorty. Like, you could have just went on. But you see me with my little sister, gang. You feel me? So I would have boomed his ass. I ain't saying K-Flock wrong for booming him. Bro, grade. I'm saying K-Flock stupid as hell for doing all the other dumb shit he did that got him locked up for the RICO.
The video here because it gets graphic. But as he's walking towards K-Flock with his
do nothing wrong with
hands
that,
in his arms,
on bro grade.
K-Flock shoots, dudes get hits and fall back, and we watch it all play out on camera. So obviously,
that's what he's supposed to do every time.
Again, if this was anywhere other than New York, that's self-defense, bro.
Yeah.
I'm walking away. You're hawking me down with your hands in your pockets. Come to find out you had a gun on you. I'm with 2 women.
Yeah. I'm on my little
that's
sister,
self-defense
nigga.
anywhere else but New York.
When the guy hits the ground, and
even in LA, they would have let him off.
He's got a loaded gun. that was in his pocket that his hand was on at the time. We consider that to be self-defense.
So he did shoot him in self-defense.
That's what the allegation is. I don't want to talk too much about the details of the case, but the government claims that he pulled the gun out and shot him. But at the same time, the person that was dead on the ground had his hand on a loaded weapon, illegal loaded weapon, apparently about to shoot Kevin.
Okay. So without saying too much, you're arguing obviously self-defense. That's the crux.
That could be one of the arguments, self-defense. And I would say to the public, somebody's walking up to you with a loaded gun and it's pretty clear he's going to use it.
I don't give a damn what you got. You walk up on me aggressive with something in your pocket and I'm with my little sister or my daughter or my wife or my kid, nigga, you getting your ass boomed every single time. I don't think K-Flock did nothing wrong, shorty. But that's not what got him in trouble. I mean, it is what got him in trouble, but that's not what he got sentenced for. If he would have never even been in the environment, he wouldn't have had the problem. That's what I be telling y'all about. Like, stop thinking the streets is cool, shorty. Stop thinking it, gang. Because if he would have took his motherfucking ass to the suburbs, his op would have never saw him.
Criminal record a mile long. Do you want to get shot? Or do you not want to get shot?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger.
The police ain't dumb. They understand their case was very weak. So you know what they did, bro? Right, when they pretty much realized, listen, man, all right, no jury is about to convict this kid for shooting a violent criminal walking towards him with a gun in his pocket while he's with two women.
Right.
No jury is convicting that kid of murder. So what they did was the feds told the state step aside, bro.
Yep, feds came in.
Right. So
and the feds only came in because y'all was tweaking. Y'all had drill rap turning up the city. You had everybody getting shot and beat up and stabbed and robbed and all this crazy shit. New York looked at y'all like y'all was like a menace to society for real. So they did what they want. And that's what I be telling y'all about, like the Lil Durk case and all that. The feds gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They don't really care nothing about your rules and how you feel and if you were self-defense. Like this,
after charging K-Flock for a weak murder case, the feds followed up and charged K-Flock with a RICO. Take a look at this. So they charged K-Flock with the RICO in 2023. K-Flock got arrested in 2021 for the murder. It took him 2 years to realize the murder case is weak, bro. Let's charge this man with a RICO.
Yep.
Yo, if them folks want you, they gonna get you.
I told you. That's exactly what I've been saying.
If these folks want you, they gonna get you.
They gonna get you.
Now, I'm not saying K-Flock is innocent, right, at all, right? Because I actually believe he's guilty of the other charges, okay? Probably not murder. The other charges he's guilty of.
Yeah.
So it was an 8-member RICO, K-Flock gang and Seth side. They charged him with racketeering, conspiracy, murder, attempted murder, robberies, possession of firearms, among other things.
Well, it's a death-eligible case. It doesn't mean that it's actually going to become a death penalty case. He's charged with murder in aid of racketeering. He's charged with RICO conspiracy, various gun charges. I mean, it's obviously the most serious case you can have in the federal or even state system in America. But I'm not all that surprised because the case was originally a New York state matter. And it was just the murder that was charged along with the possession of the gun. And the case was...
Real quick, can you imagine, though? I will say that, nigga. If that nigga would have killed that nigga on the cam, beat the murder and came home in a year or two, that nigga would have been the biggest motherfucking rapper in the world.
It was incredibly
weak. Do your homework.
And frankly, I didn't think there was any chance that we were going to lose the murder charge because it was clear based on a video that was, there were videos all over the street. There were cameras, security cameras on when this occurred in the middle of the day. And it couldn't be more clear that this was an act of self-defense. So what I realized, eventually was that they just could not win that murder case. So what did they do? They're going to drop the state case and they're going to just transfer it to the federal system. And it allows them to charge all sorts of other violent acts as part of their RICO conspiracy charge.
And then when they talk about conspiracy to prove that you're in it, for the government to prove that any individual is in a conspiracy, how high a bar is that, or what do they need to do?
Very high.
It's not very high of a bar to establish some of the elements of RICO conspiracy, namely that they were conspiring to violate the RICO statute.
I've been proven.
Any number of violent crimes or other acts that were done on behalf of an enterprise.
I don't think K-Flock had any other choice but to take this to trial. I don't think they offer him a plea deal. But, bro, he was doomed during his RICO trial from the very beginning, bro.
Yeah, he was tough.
If you guys was paying attention to this trial, bro, you had his homies coming and taking a stand against him.
Damn.
Not just homies. You had people who apparently they got spanked, they got robbed, they got shot. K-Flock told them, yo, bro, you know I got you. Bro, like, you know, bro, I'll throw it all the way for you, bro. I'm going to spin for you. K-Flock goes and spin for him, right? Goes and shoot and do a drill for him. That same person that K-Flock did entire drill for, he took the stand against K-Flock, man. Told them folks everything, bro. Told them folks, yeah. Yo, he shot him for me. He told me he was going to do it.
That's crazy.
Yo, one of the slimiest things I think anybody...
Now that's snitching, my nigga. That is ratting, that's snitching, my nigga. Okay? That is the definition of a rat. There is no goddamn it. There, like, that's snitching, my nigga. I don't know what else to say or what else to call it. That's low down dirty. So I like, what the fuck? So you in the streets gangbanging. You send a nigga to go do a drill. He do a drill for you. He stand on business behind you. He basically stick up for you. You know what I'm saying? He go do something, shoot a nigga for you, and he get locked up, and you get locked up, and you go in there and snitch on a nigga? Nah, bro, that's low down dirty, gang.
Nobody could ever do.
That's low down dirty.
To rat and snitch, which we support. We support snitching and ratting, bro.
On God.
But disloyalty, that means
I don't support ratting. I support snitching because either you gonna snitch or you gonna get snitched on, and that's just the truth. That's one thing I learned from all these videos, all these cases, murder cases and shit. Either you're going to snitch or you're gonna get snitched on. I'd rather be the nigga that snitch than the nigga that gets snitched on. But that's just me.
On the block for you, man. You took a stand against them. That's crazy. Unfortunately for K-Flock, people snitching on him isn't the only thing he had to overcome.
Yeah.
K-Flock had to overcome his own self-snitching. K-Flock put on a display of self-snitching we've never seen before, bruh. K-Flock is a legendary Hall of Fame self-snitcher, second only to AR-Ab, bruh. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And in some instances, he might be a greater self-snitcher than AR-Ab. K-Flock was charged for attempted murder in his RICO. So the attempted murder took place June 20th of 2020. Now, according to surveillance video of the attempted murder and the defendant's own Instagram stories, yes, K-Flock owned Instagram stories. The defendant was with Michael Gant, the person who fired the shots, and Munchie, another member of Third Side, just 2 hours before the shooting in two vehicles consistent with the two getaway vehicles used in the shooting.
Like, that don't make no sense to me, bro. So you recorded yourself 2 hours ago in the same car, and you thought it was a good idea to actually shoot this nigga and try to kill him after you already put yourself in the car. You put yourself in the car, you showed who your co-defendants was, you did all this shit, and then as soon as you got caught, you actually thought you was gonna beat the case. I don't understand that. I don't get it. You do realize if you could have been doing all this street shit, if you never recorded it, 9 times out of 10, you come home today. 9 times out of 10, you beat that murder charge and you come home today, bro. If you're not recording and snitching on yourself. So my question is this. If it happened to K-Flock, why do niggas like Bloodhound Q50? Why do niggas like Young and Ace? Why do niggas like that think that it's just sweet out here? Why do niggas like Lil Durk think that they just finna... Lil Durk ain't coming home, bro. This should be a clear example. That nigga is not coming home. So y'all need to cut that shit the fuck out.
Approximately 30 minutes.
I'm just being honest
30
with
minutes
you, bro.
after the shooting, K-Flock texted another individual, "We just made 2 movies on the 8, referring to the shootings at the 800s twice. These dudes are using slang as if the feds don't already got their lingo in an ebook already, bruh. Right? Now, the defendant continued by explaining they had 2 poles. We was 2 poles deep. They had 2 guns on them. Now, the first time, apparently they spun twice. The first time they spun, he wrote in the message, no one was hit. The defendant wrote, but then explained that the second time he was not sure, but he stood in the V, meaning he stayed in the vehicle during the second shooting when K-Flock's friends made fun of him for being a bit boy by sitting in a V. The defendant shot back, I made the first move, the F, we chilled and bent back, and I let my son Munch make his. So he's snitching on his homies, bro, in text messages, bro, clear as day. Now, the feds said, hold on, bro. These messages clearly show that the shooting that resulted in 4 people getting shot that early morning, including Eli getting shot in the jaw, was not only with the defendant's knowledge, but it had been the defendant's plan with his consent. I mean, listen,
so that's first degree. That's a planned attempted murder. So
he put it clear as day in our messages, bro. He listed out the exact details of how the shooting took place. Even though he was in the vehicle for the second time when somebody got hit, he still instructed them and consented. Now, here's where it gets worse, okay? You know the guy Eli who got shot, right? K-Flock was in the vehicle when Eli got shot. K-Flock didn't shoot Eli. But K-Flock will record a record shortly afterwards where he's taking credit for Eli being shot.
Yeah, being lame. Why you running? I ain't even flame. Shoot with double hitters, how I got my aim. Eli got shot, he woke up with a cane.
Come on, man. You took this to trial.
All these niggas are stupid. Bro, do you realize if niggas wasn't this stupid, I wouldn't have a fucking job. I could not get on here and make $100,000 plus a month reacting to you niggas be stupid ass street dudes. I wouldn't be able to make money if y'all was smart. Just a little bit. This shit has been going on for decades. You know what I'm saying? And niggas are still doing it. To this day, right now, it's a rapper who just posted a video today who just shot a nigga and got on Instagram and got on YouTube and made a fucking song about shooting a nigga. And then said his name in the shooting and then said what car they actually had while they were shooting the shit out of you. And then they get in the video with the gun that they shot you with and say, yeah, Eli got hit with the Drake. Eli got hit with the Drake. Eli got hit with the Drake on Sunday. It was 9 o'clock in the morning and we shot his ass and then we escaped. And then you take it, like Flacco said, then you take it to trial? No.
So them folks telling me by taking this to trial?
Fucking idiot.
You ain't messages admitting that y'all done shot up Eli. Then you put it in the song you done shot up Eli. And you know what's worse? Truly the self-snitching doesn't get much worse than this, right? You'll be wrong. K-Flock was arrested in 2021 on murder charges. This video here got released as an official song.
Holy shit.
September 1st of 2022.
Holy shit.
That would mean that K-Flock got arrested for murder.
And then made a song.
While in jail fighting a murder case.
Oh my God.
K-Flock decided it was a good idea to release a song confessing to shit.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
Shootings that he did and he was involved in. June 26, 2020.
Stop it. Get some help.
FBI, open up! I don't understand,
self-snitched on another attempted murder. Now, this one was done 6 days after the first one. These boys was busy in that week, okay? So this was a get back for K-Flock mans that K-Flock promised his mans on. So K-Flock and his mans was involved in a shooting earlier.
I don't understand these niggas, bro.
June 26, 2020. One of his mans, Nicholas Johnson and Philippe Santiago.
I really don't.
They went ahead and spun on some ops. Now, when they spun on some ops, though, the feds believe they spun on some ops because K-Flock and his homies was shot at earlier that day. K-Flock homie got shot in the stomach. K-Flock got grazed. They went to the hospital. Now, that homie who got shot in the stomach, that's the homie who took the stand and told them folks that K-Flock told him he got him and he gonna spin for him.
See, now that's low down, dirty, crazy as fuck. That's low down, dirty, crazy as hell. I'm not saying that's not crazy. I'm saying you stupid for snitching on yourself. You fucking idiot. What is wrong with you, bro? Why do you think you gonna shoot a nigga in New York, rap about it, confess to it, and get out? Why do you think you gonna do that, bro? And then, this bitch ass nigga, you telling me you in the streets, you get shot in your stomach. You could not be here. I know you had a shit bag. I know you had a poop bag in your stomach, man. Yo, homie stand on business. He say, boy, they just shot you, boy. Don't worry about this shit, nigga. We finna go slide right now. Nigga, you in the middle of a war. You in the middle of a war. They just tried to kill you, bro. They didn't try to shoot you in your stomach. They tried to kill you, bro. And you telling me your homie, your mans, yo doggy. Your doggy go slide to get his get back to protect your bitch ass, and you gonna get on the stand and snitch like a hoe? That I would never do nothing like that. I don't give a fuck what's going on, gang. I promise you. I don't care. See, in situations like that, you just gonna have to give me some, like, no, bro. No. Because it don't even sound like the nigga had no reason to snitch. It ain't like you facing no life sentence with the nigga. It don't even sound like unless he was on a RICO case or something like that. But even then, bro, this is when I go back to the street rule when they say principles and honor and all that bullshit. This is bogus as hell, gang. This bogus as hell, bro. This bogus as hell, gang.
So the feds figured out that this was a retaliation shooting because earlier that day, right, before Nicholas Johnson and Philip Santiago went to go slide, K-Flock is in text messages telling people about a shootout he just got into earlier in the day. K-Flock texts somebody, my son got hit in his stomach, referring to, the person who took the stand against him. And I flocked back, though. Angry emoji, meaning he shot back. So K-Flock.
The nigga just said, he literally texted, he said, I just had a oot out. And he thought because he took the S and the H off of it, that the feds was never going to know what he's talking about.
What?
K-Flock is letting them folks know the motive and everything in Instagram DMs, bruh. What is wrong with this kid, man? So because of this, he was obviously found guilty on racketeering conspiracy. Now, K-Flock was found not guilty on the murder, obviously, because he didn't do it. But he was found guilty on racketeering conspiracy, and I actually got the jury sheet. So regarding count 1 racketeering conspiracy, he was found guilty, obviously, and they believe that the aggregating factors that are required to prove racketeering conspiracy were met. They believe that, acts involving murder, like attempted murder, aiding and abetting murder, causing another to commit murder, conspiracy to commit murder, committed. They believe that was proven. Obviously, with the attempted murder, they believe that K-Flock, not only engaged in attempted murder, but he aided and abetted attempted murder.
Right.
Acts involving wire fraud. They did do some PPP loans, right, to further the gang.
That's what. See. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be like some PPP loans or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all need to understand, bro. Like, you realize if the feds can prove that you gave a nigga $25, and they can prove that that $25 was in furtherance of crimes or gangs or, you know what I'm saying, a corrupt organization, that's a RICO. I don't give a fuck if it's $25, $15, $11, whatever, gang.
You know, since K-Flock is the leader of Southside, you know, he's also found guilty of, you know, the wire fraud and acts involving bank fraud. Now, he was found not guilty involving the murder of Oscar Hernandez. Count 2, murder in aid of racketeering. He was found not guilty of that. And that was obviously
because it was self-defense
charge in relation to Oscar Hernandez.
Right.
Count 3, violent crimes in aid of racketeering. He was found guilty.
Now listen, if he gets found guilty for this violent crime, assault with a dangerous weapon, attempt murder, if he gets found not guilty for all of this shit, 9 times out of 10 though, if he's not on camera or in text messages or on live or on his Instagram story, if he's not on here doing none of this shit, I think that they can't find any of this shit. He can't be guilty of any of this. He could be guilty of this firearms just because he did, you know, self-defense, but the gun was still illegal. He's still in New York. He's not supposed to have a gun. So I think the worst case that would have happened if his dumbass wasn't snitching on himself every day, the worst case that would have happened was he would have got charged with, this would have went away. All this shit would have went away. And he would have got charged with a firearm case, probably would have did 5-6 years. He already been in there for 3, get out on good time. He probably be home next year sometime. If he just get charged for having a gun. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to really understand what I'm saying right now. If he could do the same fucking crimes, if he doesn't rap about it, text about it, post about it, go on live about it, if he don't do that, shorty, I think that all of these crimes disappear. Disappear. I think he'll be home by next year, 2027 at the latest, if he didn't do that. So when yesterday when I'm reacting to Bloodhound Q50 and he's talking about the niggas in St. Louis playing police games, when you get on Instagram every day, I seen this nigga online every day talking about real murders, real cases, real robberies, real shootings. And it's like, are y'all slow? Like, are y'all special ed, bro? I'd rather another nigga snitch on me before I snitch on my fucking self. I'd rather nigga get on the stand before I get on Instagram and be like, yeah, what? You ain't never shot nobody, nigga. Me and my nigga Poncho was just on your block last Saturday, and we shot Eli and Sam, nigga. Stop playing with us. We really like that, nigga. Stop. I'd rather nigga just snitch on me before I get on live and do that shit. And then when K-Flock is in text messages talking about who shot who and who shot, nobody call that snitching. But a motherfucker get on the stand and say this, then now they snitching. It's y'all niggas are slow, bro.
They believe that, you know, that K-Flock aided in an assault with a dangerous weapon, and he also aided in attempted murder. Count 4 firearms offense. He was found guilty of being in possession of firearms. He brandished a firearm and he discharged a firearm. One would think if you get found guilty of all of this, you're on your bunk bag praying that when sentencing comes, the judge takes it easy on you. The judge goes lean on you. What you don't do is run to social media, pretty much speaking as if it's a certain the judge about to take it easy on you. So K-Flock takes to his Instagram story, man, and K-Flock writes, I beat the top count. I made the judge cry. He said, now he not forced to give me life. First off, man, if the judge about to take it easy on you, man, why would you blow the spot up,
Why would you blow the spot up like that? What the fuck is wrong with these people, gang? Now, remember, in the last video, you know what I'm saying? The lawyer, K-Flock's lawyer, actually got on the stand and defended his clients, K-Flock, and said that there's no way he's a leader of a gang because he suffers from a learning disability. Every day that learning disability comes out more and more, bro. I'm not even gonna say, this is slow. There's something wrong with this motherfucker. Why would you blow the spot up and say, he said now he not forced to give me life?
Why would you take
Why
to
would
Instagram?
you say that on Instagram?
The judge, I made the judge cry. Now the judge gonna be forced to look like he not taking it easy.
Right.
But he didn't stop there, bro. He continued with more self-snitching. So K-Flock says, listen, alhamdulillah, everything good, not good, and everything bad, not bad.
What the fuck does that mean?
Stay humble till the outcome of your situation. He's speaking as if he won. Yo, he's speaking as if he coming home tomorrow, man. You see, everything good, not really that good. Everything bad, not really that bad, bruh. Y'all just gotta learn to be patient and stay humble until the outcome comes.
Oh my God.
He continues and he says,
y'all niggas scared me, bro. Real deal.
And see what Allah got for you, right? You just gotta be humble to the outcome of your situation and see what Allah got for you. You know, that's what I did. Chin up, chest out. Ish ain't over.
Oh my
Nowhere
God.
near.
I just read the whole thing.
Remain a G and stay sucker free. Now, this is where I don't know who's advising K-Flock.
Like, what the fuck? Are you even like? Are you calling? Like, who is letting you do this? Who is letting you do this,
bruh? But I'll blame his handlers, bruh. This kid, immediately after beating the murder case, got found guilty of attempted murder.
And he says remain a G.
On a case with multiple rats and multiple witnesses who took the stand against him. K-Flock writes, never fold, never will. Free the thoroughbred ones
and kill all rats.
All rats.
Why the fuck would you ever in your life say some shit like this? I wouldn't even say this shit out loud. I wouldn't even tell my cellmate this shit, bro. Why in the living fuck would you get on Instagram and say, remain a G? That means gangster. You're fighting a fucking RICO charge, bro. Why would you get on here and say, remain a gangster, stay sucker free, never fold, never will, free the thoroughbreds, and kill all rats?
What?
Why would you? You're on a RICO charge, bro. You not fucking. What the fuck? You act like you fighting a case for stealing a pizza out of fucking Papa John's. This is a RICO charge. So when you, oh my God, when you get on Instagram and you say remain a gangster, you just told the judge that you're a gangster. After you already did all this snitching. You done been, in this case, they done played videos, Instagram lives, Instagram text messages, all this shit. Instagram has got your ass locked up. If it wasn't for Instagram, you wouldn't even be in jail right now 9 times out of 10. Why would you come right back on Instagram before you even get sentenced and say, remain a gangster, kill all rats? Barely.
What?
Stupid. Why would you do that? Why? Who is letting this nigga do this? Where is this nigga's mama? Where is the label? Where is your homies at, bro? Your homies are fucking stupid too. For letting you ride around the hood and spin blocks and shoot niggas and letting you get on live. I wish I would be a street nigga sitting in the car with a motherfucker. We spinning the ops block shooting the shit out of them every other 5 days. And in the front seat, my homie on live talking about who shot him. Nigga, get off live. You stupid motherfucker, just sit there and let him record all the shit. Man, hey boy.
Immediately after beating the murder case, got found guilty of attempted murder on a case with multiple rats and multiple witnesses who took the stand against them. K-Flock writes, never fold, never will. Free the thoroughbred ones, kill all rats.
Stupid.
K-Flock wrote, seconds after getting found guilty of racketeering conspiracy, kill all rats.
Stupid.
On a case where rats took the stand against K-Flock. That was all I needed to see, man. I knew the judge was going to spank him, man. That was all I needed to see. I knew the judge was going to spank him after that. First off, you said the judge
fuck?
Cried.
I can't even believe this.
Kind of find out that wasn't true. But you made it seem as if the judge was about to let you out. Then secondly, you said kill all rats, and you or on a case with multiple raps. So even if he lets you out, in the back of his mind, oh wait, if I let him out, he's about to, commit murder on the people who took the stand against him. Man, cut it out, man. So K-Flock was ultimately found guilty of 25 years in prison, 5 years of supervised release afterwards. So essentially, he got a 30-year sentence.
30 years.
If you're counting supervised release, but 25 if you don't. 30 years. 25 in prison, 5 years supervised release.
You got to count that 5 years because the 5 years, that shit count, bro. I mean, that shit counts because if you get out of prison after he do his next 20 years, and he got that nigga can't even jaywalk. He can't, man, 20 years, bro, and man, I can't imagine that shit. I can't even imagine that shit. Nigga, 20 years? The little motherfucker he got arrested when he was 19. 6 days after he signed. So you was telling me you signed $1 million deal at 19 and got locked up for a murder a week later. Sat in prison for what? That was 3-4 years? He sat in prison for 4 years fighting the case just to beat the murder and get charged, found guilty of RICO and all this shit. And then you get on Instagram and you do that? With 20, I would have got on Instagram as Martin Luther King. I don't understand this shit. What the hell? I would have got on Instagram and, Lord, I pray that I apologize for all my sins, Lord. Please, Lord, I have a dream that I get out of this shit today, Lord. I mean, this stuff today. Sorry for cussing, Lord. Oh my God, Lord, please, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning into motherfucking Gandhi in that bitch. Bro, grave. I would have been, nigga. Y'all is crazy, bro. And you just got found guilty and you still holding on to this gangster this, gangster that, real G kill rat shit? After you been in jail for 4 years? Straight? Nigga. Bro, y'all is crazy, bro.
That rap career over with, bro. K-Flock
whole
will get
New
released,
York
I
drill
think, when he's about 42 years old, if we're taking ridiculous. Time served into consideration.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is just, this is despicable, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? All right, do y'all believe K-Flock deserves a second chance, or do y'all think the self-snitching, man?
It's the self-snitching he
did.
That's the only thing that did it to him.
Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, man. And if you're still watching this video,
the only thing that did it to him was the self-snitching, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know who told y'all niggas this shit was cool, boy. I don't give a fuck what he said on an Instagram message. He got sentenced to that 30 years. He went to that cell. He cried, cool. When he realized he ain't coming out that cell, he ain't coming out this prison for the next 20-something years, gang. His ass went in there and cried. I don't give a fuck what he talking about, how tough he is, kill all rats and all that bullshit. I don't care how he cried. He crying in that cell today. He woke up this morning and he's crying. Right now, as we making this video from the free world, motherfucker, go to the refrigerator, get them something to eat, take a walk with your dogs, for them, get you some nice drip. Oh, bro, go lay on your girlfriend titties. You know what I'm saying? You do all that. He in prison right now. It's 12 o'clock. He probably in the middle of the yard right now, in the middle of his workout. He finna be doing this shit every day for 17 more years, bro. He gonna come out when he 42. He was 19 when he got $1 million check for rapping. All he had to do was go and, and they say you a lame if you go in there and you rap about crimes that didn't happen. No, you're a lame if you go in there and rap about crimes that did happen, you fucking idiot. I'm a real nigga. I keep it real. They try everything they can to make it seem like you stupid for being smart. You ain't keeping it real. You ain't no real nigga. You ain't keeping it real. I really live what I rap. Yeah, you do. And you gonna live that shit for 17 more motherfucking years, Mr. Sir.
FBI, open up! Ladies and gentlemen.
Stupid.
We got him.
Stupid.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We'll see your ass in like what? What it is? 2044 or some shit? Oh my God.